Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in. Check out your boy, P Funk, Thinker Right, out here in my lab where I do what I do. I got a good lesson for you today. It's an area that I know I'm pretty familiar with, so on both sides. Let's go. Right is a 25 rules to live by. Storytelling. Story with a message. Message and story for life. I give you life lessons. You tune in to receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's ride. Right Thinker's mission, and that's what I'm on, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment, knowing who you are from the inside. Right Thinker's way of life, through mental and spiritual discipline daily, will help and guide you to attain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's my mission as the right thinking philosophy master. I want all my right thinkers to do just that. Know thyself. That's important. Let's go. The question I ask is just that. Do you know you? So you need to know thyself. And these are 5 qualities that every individual have. When you know which one is you, you need to do what you need to do to get better. Let's go. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. Don't be them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. You teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Stay tuned. You know I got you. A person who knows not and believe that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. A person who knows but knows not that they know is asleep. I can awaken them with knowledge of self. I'm a spiritual alarm clock waking up with knowledge of self so you can know thyself. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinking, know thyself. And to my eye, be true. Try to give you a little heads up, before I do it, my lesson. So get ready. We're gonna talk right thinkers. Let's talk about leadership, the good and the bad. Normally, Maya is my girl. Okay, her trademark is the feather. When me and my brother used to go back and forth, I said, my man, you heavy-handed, so I don't like to be heavy-handed. But this day I might be a little heavy-handed, so I'm gonna do my Thor imitation. A hammer. I'm about to bust you upside the head. Let's go. I'm not gonna tickle you with the feather. I'm gonna bust you upside the head. Let's go. Brace yourself. Right thinkers. As a leader of illegal drug dealings, I taught my young people how to sell drugs, how to recognize the police, how to make that money on their own. And they was pretty good at it. Why? None of them ever got caught. None of my people sold to an undercover cop. None of my people ever got picked up for making exchanges in the car and all that nonsense. We didn't do none of that. I had an operation, trust me, and it was ran. So, yeah, as a good leader, that was my job. If you're going to work for me, this is what you need to be able to do, know why and how. I'm showing you to do this. And everybody fell in line. I didn't have no problems, okay? That's good leadership. I was even doing the wrong thing, but I was still a good leader. Watch this. A good leader, like the captain on a boat, will take full responsibility for all his people and actions of his people, be they good or bad. I knew somebody made a mistake. I had to help them out, so to speak. Didn't have to get to that, never came to that, so that never happened. Of course, I was a good leader, and they was good followers, good students. They learned the art, they learned the craft, how to make money, not sell to the police, and make that money on their own. So they learned the rules, they played by them, they see they work. Again, I told them something that they use it and they implement it to this day. They all say, yeah, we have fun. Yeah. A good leader makes sure everybody eats. AK, if we out here making money, everybody got to get paid. If you're working, selling drugs, doing whatever you're doing, you do it for money. And the person you do it for should make sure that you get your money. If you work, you should get your money. A good leader make sure that happens. Can't nobody work for me say they never got paid. That's a good leader. Watch this. A bad leader, here we go, takes care of what? Himself first, and won't take a loss if it comes to him getting lost. He ain't gonna do that. He'd rather the people take the loss than him. Bad leadership. That's all. We got a bunch of that going on. Good leader lead by what? Example. Always you do what's right, no matter what, and they will watch and they will follow. If you do what you're supposed to do, then you're leading in the right way. That's good to follow. If you're leading the wrong way, I can't follow you around the corner. Moving on. Bad leaders. Let's talk about them. Bad leadership. Let's talk about the ones where this is the profession for bad leadership. Politicians, CEOs, and your bootleg preachers. I can go on, but I'm gonna stop with that. Let's just work with that. We all know a bunch of them, so I do. Okay, so we have been shown time and time again the people who we vote politicians into office never do what they say they were going to do before they got in the position to do it that we put them in. Liars. Simple. I see terrible leadership from egoistic CEOs who run a zoo-like atmosphere of nonsense, doing themselves over everyone else. They living large, they chilling. Everybody's just suffering. I can't be part of that. I won't be part of that. Did that, not doing it again. Do me once, shame on me. Excuse me. Do me once, it should be shame on you. Do me twice, shame on me. But if I trust you, doing me once, oh, shame on you. Trust me on that one. I'm going to do what I got to do. Moving on. Just a quick lesson. Let me let you know. A bad leader won't take a loss for the people who does his bidding. Personally, he ain't going to take a loss. He's going to live his life and he could care less about how y'all struggling, how things ain't going well for you, and give you a bunch of nonsensical rhetoric that don't amount to nothing. Know them well. Separation time. That's what it is right now. Okay? From bad leadership, you got one or two choices. Change the leader or get out. See ya. I refuse, here you go, to follow a bad leader who don't even pay me for doing a job. That ain't happening, my man. Kiss that. That part is over. So we will not get along. And if you don't do what you got to do, make a call to Houston. I'm coming. If you're a bad leader, and you are a bad leader, you won't have to worry about me following you or your BS and nonsense that you keep perpetrating. So I'm not concerned with that. Just give me what's mine and we'll be fine. If not, oh, it's party time. Showtime. Bad leaders. No, they bad leaders, aka lie to themselves. They tell themselves what they're doing is okay, but they know it ain't. Why? It don't serve a purpose for nobody but yourself. So that's the delusion that you live under. And the people that you fall for your nonsense, you just keep using to your likes. You just play them like a fiddle. Now, to be honest, a lot of your egoistic CEOs don't know they're bad leaders. Because the people won't say nothing. They go talk behind their back and they come around, they shut up and clam up, don't say nothing. So they think they're doing a good job. No, they just scared of you. Understand that? They don't respect you. They just fear you. That's not a good leader. Where we at? Bad leaders. Okay, here you go. They will lie to their followers, lie to their employees, and lie to the congregation. That's what bad leaders do. They lie. Simple as that. Bad leaders won't admit to what being liars or bad leaders. They'll just show you in their actions who they are. So you ain't got to do nothing but watch them and pay attention. They show you they're bad leaders. Watch this. Now, here we go. Good leaders are good men and women doing what's right by their people, not themselves. A good leader leads. I take pride in being a good leader and teacher of what young people to show them and teach them to hopefully inspire them to be good people themselves. That's what good leaders do. When my operation took a hit after 5 year run, like last little run there of illegal activity for 5 years, that's a long time, like lifetime for me, because I had a whole lot of fun. Okay, but then nobody had to pay for our wrongdoings except the leader. When it all went down, me, nobody else, no, just me. Well, just me. Good leaders, I take my hit, don't make a difference, but I protect my people every time. I was a good leader, even when I was leading what illegal substance, but my principles will never change. I'm still good at what I do. I'm gonna give you the best thing that you need to do what you need to do. So that didn't change. Now that I'm doing watch this, good leaders and teachers produce what? Good followers and students, aka right thinkers. Proof's in the pudding. Ain't no argument, ain't debate, it's just a fact. Moving on, let me wrap this up. Now, let me give you one last round of what you need to hear, because obviously you don't know these things about a good leader. Moi. Good leaders are right thinkers. Are you a good leader? Let me answer that for you. Hell to the no, no. Yeah, I said it. Moving on, wrapping this up. Good leaders will run a successful illegal drug ring for years, and when it all go down, only one person take the hit, him. Good leadership runs the best loading area operation in UPS history. I'm a historian there, and I'm a historian at what I do as a loader in UPS folklore, loading trucks. Okay. Number 3, good leaders have the smartest lodge of Masons in the building down in Fulton Street, where I had my lodge, Freestone 66, and we were the choice by the Grand Master to do the Grand Raisins because we were the most astute lodge in the house, because I was the dean of instruction and I was the master. Okay, teacher, still back then ain't nothing changed. Good leaders, watch this, also raise their children to be their best selves and live their lives on their own terms. That's my fatherly skills. Last but not least, I'm gonna let you know this. Good leaders give daily rightism lessons for life. All right, thinkers, I give daily life lessons for them to become their best selves, aka right thinker philosophy. And that's what good leaders do, not what you do. I'm out. I'll be back. I see you.